Hey everyone, Mr. Birch here. Just wanted to show you real quickly what to do if you've never used Quizlet. So you've clicked on the link in the Buzz assignment. It's taking you to this page, at least for this first one. It says Star Test Refresher 2017 version. So what you're looking at is the Quizlet homepage that you'll go to. So let's kind of mess around here and see what you can learn. So you click on the Learn button, right? Now this takes you to the new Learn. So get started. You notice here I'm not even logged in. I'm not a member or anything. I don't have to worry about that yet. As you get better, the questions get harder. Okay, got it. So here you go. This is a chance to kind of learn, and these are all questions that I've taken directly from the previous STAR test. I've modified them some to fit in here because they're not the exact questions. But what you're seeing is questions that come straight from the last year's STAR test or other year's STAR test if you're clicking on other ones of these. So knowing these is going to really help you out. So it says were formed partially because of political disagreements surrounding the formation of the first bank of the U.S. You have options here: political parties, Western states, industrialization, Chinese immigrants. Well, I don't think Chinese immigrants were formed because of political disagreements. I really think the political disagreements based on one of the things, the first bank, I think that was probably political parties. Let's click on that. Yes, nicely done. All right, press any key to continue. So we can go through here. Founder, colony of Connecticut. Probably should have wrote that a little differently. Of Connecticut, who believed in more religious freedom than neighboring colonies. I don't know. Maybe it's Lord Baltimore. Maybe it's Thomas Hooker. Maybe it's Roger Williams. I don't think it was abolitionists. Let's just try one here. Uh-oh. It wasn't Roger Williams. It was Thomas Hooker who formed Connecticut. So, again, we see one way or the other, whether we get it right or wrong. Let's go back. That's the learn thing we just did. Here's the one that you may end up using most of all. It's flashcards. This one is great for studying. You can, and especially good on your phone. If you get the app, you can go there and use your phone to look through these. So you see that there are 39 different cards. So I took the 40 some odd questions and made them into 39 topics on Quizlet for last year's test. It says the growth of factories and facilities of manufacturing of products, mostly found in the northern states, and cause higher population density. See this little thing down here? It says click to flip. So I'm thinking the growth of factories, maybe that's industrialization. So if I click on it, hey, industrialization. Congratulations, us, we got that right. So that's one flashcard we went through. We can go to the next one. Freedom from cruel and unusual punishment, excessive fines, and excessive bail. I can't remember what that one is. Let's click on it and see. Oh, the 8th Amendment. That's right. So if I click on it again, I'll see, okay, I know it's 8th Amendment. Gives us freedom from cruel and unusual punishment, excessive fines, and excessive bail. Okay, and you get the idea. We can go through, hit the arrow down here. We can go through multiple ones. If I click on it there, it does the audio. Kind of awkward. Helped New York City to become a vital commercial center with the country's busiest seaport. Click on it down below, and it flips the card over. That's the Erie Canal. So if I click on the words, it does the audio. If I click below, it flips it over. Okay, one thing down here on the options, you can do it with the term or, and let me make that clear again. If I go down to the bottom left where it says options for the flip cards, you can look at it based on the where you're answering the term or you're answering the definition, or you can do both. So let's say we'll make it the definition. Now, when we go through the cards, we're going to see the mid-1800s. Well, I mean, how do we define that, right? That's kind of hard. Massive immigration happened, overcrowding in northern cities, crime rose, reform movements began. A million other things could be said in the mid-1800s, right? So you may want to do it where you're answering with the term. You're just seeing the definition. So, uprising of citizens who opposed this first true U.S. federal tax in order to raise money to pay for the revolution. And I think after it says U.S., so it's after our federal government was formed, and it's our first real tax. Uprising of citizens who opposed Once I start that, I can't stop it, sorry. I think what this might be is maybe something to do with, was that something to do with whiskey? The Whiskey Rebellion. There you go. All right. And if you don't know it, it's all right. Just click below, flip it over, learn, and then move on to the next card. So those are going to be the two things that you're probably going to do the most. Learn and flashcards. There's some other things you can mess with, and if you've done it before, great. Um, if not, that's great too. It doesn't matter. But I would recommend learn and flashcards are probably the two that you're going to use the most, okay?